more so of
You ain't gotta see me, bro.
testing. Yo, sick. This mic's actually working. Welcome back, everyone. I missed you guys so much. It's been a while since I've uploaded a video. And now this video is going to be definitely something I'm not used to uploading. Today, we're going to talk about my whole archery setup for this year, 2024. I only have one tag this year, and that's over-the-counter archery mule deer. Here in my great home state of Arizona. So we're pretty excited about that. I love chasing velvet mule deers. I think they're super cool. And then also I get a December rut hunt if I'm not successful in August. Either way, today we're gonna talk about my bow, my arrows, and just basically how I feel about both of them, what I have, what's pretty unique, what's different, what I've used in the past, what I've changed, what I'm planning on changing. Hope you guys enjoy these types of videos because I really love archery videos and hunting videos. Those are my favorite content to make, so if you guys like it, that's just another plus. All right, let's get started with the bow. Here is my Mathews Halon 6, fully kitted out, minus stabilizers, but I mean, got everything you pretty much need to go hunting. I think it's a 28 somewhere, should say. It's the shorter one. Either way, this is the shorter axle to axle. This is the 28. I think it was 28 this year, maybe even 27. I've had this bow for a little bit over a year now. Honestly, I have no really major complaints with it other than it's just a older technology bow. You know, it's a really good bow when you compare it to the newer bows like the Phase 4s and the Lifts. It's not as nice, but it is still lethal and deadly. So, I mean, you can't really complain about that. This is like my first big boy compound bow. I used to shoot a lot of archery when I was 10, you know, up until like 13 years. And I had a youth bow. Left-handed, I am left-handed, so that just makes everything a lot harder. Then when I graduated high school, I wanted to get back into it, and me and my dad found this bow on Craigslist for 600 bucks, and it was good. So I guess we'll start off with the quiver and my arrows. This is a detachable quiver, which I am a huge fan of, just because I hate shooting with my quiver. You know, I get a little bit of noise, it's heavy, and it's weight on the bow where I don't want it. But I'm starting to learn how to shoot with this. I can, you know, get a nice group at 60 to 80 yards with the quiver on, which before I used to not even be able to hit the target. Just getting better at shooting. My arrow setup, which we'll talk about later in the video, is just a normal 4mm VAP TKO from Victory. We got B-roll custom wraps, Q2i fletches, we got slick tricks. Like I said, we will go more in depth in these and actually will build these for you guys. This is just the normal Mathews HD quiver. HD6 holds 6. It's cool because the first arrow pulls towards you instead of out. Pretty convenient. Hopefully I can get it done in one arrow. Maybe it'll take me all 6. Next we have the Black Gold 5-pin slider sight. This thing is really cool. Also don't have really any complaints with it. Super heavy duty, super basic to use. You set your 5 pins 20 through 60, and then you line up your sight tapes and find your sight tape, and then you can dial it down to 100 yards. I haven't shot 100 yards in a while just because I don't have that much arrows, but really have no complaints about this sight. On my new bow, obviously I'm gonna upgrade. It's gonna be bridge lock, and I want the UV slider. There's a lot more micro tuning you can do, and it just fits better in the hand. It slides really easy. But honestly, if I didn't have a UV slider, I would still stick with this. This is a really nice sight for me. Does everything I want, and I love that it's 5-pin. Okay, so up next we got my rest. It's just a QAD Pro Series LD. It's cable driven, never giving me any problems too. It's pretty quiet. I mean, obviously you're gonna hear the thud over the rest. I never have to mess with it. That's the main goal with this bow, is I never had to mess with anything on it, and that makes me happy. Right now I got the Mathews Engage limb legs. They work for my limbs, which is pretty convenient. Still have the same Mathews bow strings, the OGs. I've been waxing it like crazy because I need this thing to last me. I don't know if I'm gonna put new strings on this or just buy a new bow, honestly, because I really want to upgrade. What kills me on this bow is, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm getting tired, is this damn thing is heavy. I mean, I've held Phase 4 33s, I've shot lifts, and man, they have stabilizers, they have heavier arrows and a heavier sight, and this thing is still heavier. That's why I'm not rocking no stabilizer, because this thing is heavy enough. I have no pin float whatsoever. This thing just, if anything, it's just my arms getting tired. Right now I'm shooting 70 pounds and at a 27.5-inch draw length. Up next, we got my release, just a standard UV aluminum button, and it's just a 3-finger. I don't have the pinky cut out. I had to flip the thumb barrel on the other side just because I'm left-handed. So it's kind of awkward getting into my draws, kind of reaching for it. I love that there's so much adjustability on this, and then I'm able to flip it. The wrist strap I have this is from Native Archery Traditions. Shout out to the guy at the local bow shop for putting me on this. Just goes on like normal, nice quality. It looks pretty slim. And then also, you can tuck your release in here. So when you're glassing or you're just pulling arrows out, it's not hanging there. I love and hate that it's black. I mean, I think black looks sick, but it just gets hella dirty, hella dusty. I try to wipe it down like every day and it just gets there no matter what. Got the workbench all cleared off. This is my fletching station. Got all my materials out, my wraps, my vanes, my glue, and my Bitzenberger fletching jig. So the only thing the same from last year's arrow is the actual arrow itself. I'm running a 4mm VAP TKO from Victory. 350 spine. These arrows are literally indestructible. I've shot trees with these. I've shot rocks at them. And the only weak point on it is the inserts. So I think later on I'll probably upgrade to maybe titanium ones, but I run wraps on all of my arrows. Super useful. I always find myself trying to dial in arrow setups and figure out what's the best setup. So it's very convenient that instead of buying a new arrow, I can just rip these fletches off and put new ones on. Last year we ran a 4-fletch X vane, shield cut 3-inch X vanes. These are really, really good arrow setup. Super heavy. It is a little bit on the heavy side because I did run a 125 Montec. This is literally like a crispy setup. I think this is right at like 460, which is a little heavier now that I think about it. I kind of want something to just blow through things and get there quick. My 50 and 60 pin were way too far apart. Anyways, now we're kind of keeping the same idea of that, but a lot different. Still got the B-Real wraps on there, still 350 spine, 4mm VAP TKO. But right now we're running a Q2i 2.5-inch shield cut vane in a 3-fletch with the left helical. I really couldn't tell you the difference between these two flight-wise, other than this one took an extra fletch to put on since it's 4-fletch. So this arrow is cheaper, it is easier to fletch, and also it's quite a bit lighter, especially now I'm switching to a 100-grain broadhead. I got a fresh one right here. First thing I do is I take off the knock, because I'm switching to black knocks just so it looks cool. You know, style points, look good, shoot good. I've tried a lot of other wraps, and not only are these the best looking, but I feel like they're just the best quality too. I mean, they're made from Boning, so Boning makes some good stuff. And then these ones, since my fletches are shorter this year, I just run it right at the edge. Like I said, we're on the Bitzenberger left helicoil clamp. And what I like to do is I like to put my top fletch on the spine align, just so every arrow is aligned the same for more consistency. I don't really know all of the details about spine align and all that and tuning, but I don't prime any of my fletches. I just go ahead and glue it, and I've never had a problem other than me not putting enough glue. Swipe it out there, and we'll go ahead and slam it on there, slide it down, give it a little press on there for a couple seconds. All right, we got one fletch on there. We'll go ahead and wipe off the excess for, like I said, style points. Just like that, we have a beautiful, beautiful 3-fletch Q2i with the crispy rear wrap. Let's go ahead and fletch the rest of these. Now, me and Ray gonna go ahead, tune all of our stuff up. Ray got new broadheads. I got to tune my old broadheads and got a nice little area with some sand. We'll go from 20, hopefully stretch it out to 60 today, because I still need to make my sight tape, and the hunt's in 5 days. Oh, my field point's loose as fuck. Ooh, that trigger feel felt so good. Oh shit, hold on.
That's not good.
Yeah, don't shoot it, just let it.
Probably from the heat, bro.
Fuck, really?
Yeah, look, it's just like, bro.
I know, worst case, you can replace a string at the bow shop. Alrighty. 50 yards. See if my 50 pin's sighted in. Probably not. I forgot which pin it even is. Oh, I didn't even see where that's at. Yeah, no shit. Oh. I know my bow is sighted in, it's just I'm fucking all over the place. Damn, that one shot weird. Ugh. Dude, I'm shooting like shit right now. Bro, this walk is so hard in the soft sand. My trigger pull is so fucking terrible. Oh. Yeah. I think that's the group. Shooting with the quiver sucks. I feel like this is way farther than 30 yards. That was way to the right. Yeah, that group hit everywhere but the center dot. Already feels way better. That one flew weird. Ooh, that one felt good. I think my sights are on. I'm just not shooting right, but I'm grouping. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did. Like I said, archery, hunting, being outdoors is like my passion. So if you guys like these videos, it's super nice because then I have an excuse to go outside. Either way, for you guys that stuck around long enough, thank you guys so much. Just want to let you guys know I bought a new bow. It's on the way, so you guys will see that. If you guys have any tips and tricks, feel free to leave it down below. I'm always trying to be better and learn. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will catch you guys later.